Welcome back to Craig's Custom Cooking. Today I'm going to make stuffed portobello mushrooms. The first video is going to be crab stuffed portobello mushrooms, and the second video is going to be vegan stuffed portobello mushrooms. So come with me and I'll show you the process. Alright, right now I have 5 portobello mushrooms here. I actually have 6, but this one's broken. I don't know if I'm going to use all 5. But the first step is we're going to take the portobello mushroom and we're going to cut this white part out of the mushroom. I'll do this to all of them. All right, then you take your stem, you squeeze it, and you just break it right out. Now I'm going to use these stems later on. Then you take a spoon, we're going to scrape out the gills. You don't have to scrape the gills out. They're edible. I prefer to scrape them out. Alright, then this one is clean. I'm going to do the rest of them and I'll bring you back. Alright, now I have a bowl here that has olive oil in it. I'm going to take this and I'm going to coat the outside of all of my mushrooms. Let me get this done and then I'll show you the other side. Alright, now my next step is I'm going to put olive oil inside of them. These mushrooms will absorb this olive oil. So when you're done, it'll look like you didn't even put anything on them. But whatever you do, do not wash your portobello mushrooms with water. If they have any dirt on them at all, just wipe it off with a paper towel. These things are like a sponge. And if you put any water on them, they're going to absorb the moisture and it's going to be even wetter to try to cook them. Now we're going to put these in a 325-degree oven for 10 minutes to pre-cook them. And I'll bring you back when that's done. Alright, so here I have the stems that I took out of the portobello mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is slice these. Bottoms are always a little hard, so I don't use those. Let me get these cut up. I'm going to cut them really fine, so I'll show you that when I bring you back. Okay, I have my mushroom stems all diced up. Just going to put them on a plate. Now I'm going to dice up an onion. Alright, here are my minced onions. Put them on a plate. Now for the vegan and the crab, these two ingredients are exactly the same. So I cut up enough for both. I'm going to set those aside. Let me get the rest ready. Alright, now this is the crab meat that I'm using. It's claw meat. It's made by Waterfront Bistro. This is $7.99 a pound. If you get the ones by Phillips, it's $23.99 a pound. So you can get very good crab at a cheaper price. Now this recipe calls for 12 ounces, but these are 8-ounce containers. So I'm using 16 ounces right now. Alright, I just took my mushrooms out of the oven. These 3 held their shape pretty good. These 2 smaller ones are starting to flatten out, so these will be easy to stuff. These are going to be, it's going to be a work. So I'll bring you back when they're ready to stuff. Alright, so in this pan, I have about a tablespoon or two of olive oil. I'm going to add my mushrooms and my onions. Now, like I said, the same two ingredients go in the vegan and the crab. So I'm cooking these together. They are going to change up a little bit towards the end, and I'll show you that when we get to it. So I'm going to cook these down. Turn the onions translucent, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, now it calls for 2 cloves of minced garlic. I like garlic, so I'm going to put a little more in. We're going to saute this all together. The reason I put the ginger in, or the garlic in now, is you don't want your garlic to burn. So I put it in later on. Now, I have it split into 2 in the pan because I'm doing 2 different recipes here. If you're just doing the vegan or the crab, you won't have to separate them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take half of the garlic and onions out of the pan. I'm going to set them aside and let them cool. Alright, so here I got my crab meat. I'm going to sprinkle in about a teaspoon to 2 of Old Bay seasoning. I'm going to put in my gruyere cheese, which is a Swiss cheese. I'm going to add my parsley, the Italian parsley. I'm going to add in my onions, mushrooms, and garlic. And I'm going to add in mozzarella cheese. This is regular mozzarella. This is Cabot's. It's very good cheese. And I'm going to save the rest for on top. Make sure I have everything in there. Yep, we're good to go. So now we're just going to mix everything together. Now there's no binder in here, so there's nothing to really make this stick together. So I think we'll be alright. Alright, so that's mixed up. We are ready to stuff the Portobello mushrooms. Alright, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to take some of my crab. I'm going to put it in this Portobello mushroom. I'm going to form it on top of the mushroom. I'm not quite sure which one of these I'm going to use for vegan yet, so I'm working my way through the process. I'm going to make this big one. Into a crab. Alright, now I got 3 more. This very last one here, we're going to make into a crab. Alright, here they are. They're ready to go into the oven. They're going to go in the oven at 325 degrees for anywhere between 15 or 20 minutes. Now remember, most of the stuff is cooked on here already, so we're not really cooking it. We're just melting the cheese. We're bringing everything up to the same temperature, and then it'll be ready to eat, and we'll see you at the table. Mushrooms are done. them out. I'll plate them up. We'll see you at the table. Welcome to our table. These are our mushrooms. These are the crab. These are the vegan. My wife made cabbage, carrots, lotus root,
onion.
Okay.
Yep.
Take some vegetables.
Okay.
Which one do you want to start with first?
Either one. I've tried 2 types, so.
I know that.
Give me the smaller one, please. Okay, thank you.
And
Let me finish this first.
well, we need to try them both, dear.
Yeah.
Split it in half. I'll split one in half and you split one in half.
Okay. Oh, you want to split half here?
I'll split this one, you split that one.
Oh, okay. Good. I'll give you a half. Wow. A little bit fluffy.
Not fluffy, it's all crab.
Wow. Very nutritious. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, let me try the vegan first. What's inside?
I'll have to show you the recipe. There's spinach, onion, mushroom.
Very good. What's the creamy things there? Have some creamy things there. What's that?
Probably the cheese, I would assume.
Okay. With oregano?
Thyme.
Oh, thyme. Very good. I think the vegetarian will love it.
Very good.
With tomato too?
It has sun-dried tomatoes and peppers. Pickled peppers. It's got planko breadcrumbs. Everything in it is vegan. There's nothing in there that's not vegan.
With spinach.
You know?
It's rich in texture, creamy and rich, but with a little bit sour and salt. It mixes well.
I didn't put any salt in it at all. I don't salt and pepper my stuff anymore because now this is the crab meat. They're both very good in their own way.
Let me try. Yeah. With the aroma of crab meat.
Flavor of crab meat. They're both extremely good. All right. We're going to sign off for the night and finish our meal. If you like our channel, please subscribe. I'm going to put them in 2 separate videos, but in the end you'll see us eating the meal together. So I'll have a separate one for vegan portobello mushrooms and crab stuffed portobello mushrooms. So if you like our channel, please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell for future notifications, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for your support, and gotta try these 2 recipes. They are very, I think it's very special. They have their own special flavor. It's worthy of trying.
All right. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.